This is the No BS guide to getting high quality leads. So step number one is we want to start with warm leads. Warm leads are going to be your comments, your likes, your followers, people already on your social media. The big thing is you don't want to overthink the message. Just ask what they're working on when they're stuck. So I might say, hey, thanks for following me, John. What's the business goal you're working on? It could be that simple, because if they're following me, they should know that that's already what I do. The next thing is gonna be the breakdown of the convo. So it's a really simple conversation. You say, what's your goal? Got it, what are you struggling with? What have you tried? Have you ever worked with a coach? And then you can offer help. And usually that could sound in different ways. It's like, well, look, I don't know if you care now, you're looking for help, but I do this business stuff all day long. I've done 115 million in sales. Do you wanna get on a call? From there, if they say yes, I'm like, cool, can you just fill out this application? What you're seeing here on the screen is a little bit more of a cold DM, but if it's a warm DM, you can just send them an application, okay? Step number two is then finding cold leads, because eventually you'll run out of warm leads. A lot of people don't talk about this. So when warm runs out, you gotta go cold. And this is gonna be through IG hashtags, Facebook groups, pretty much wherever you can find your type of ideal client, but people who are not super familiar with you yet. And so step number three is then make sure you track your numbers or you're flying blind. You have to know what these numbers are. So the KPIs with Warm is 100 messages, 30% reply minimum. If you're not getting 30 replies, what does that mean? Your first message is weird. You need to fix that up. You should be getting 5 book calls. If you're not getting 5 book calls, you're having a messaging issue process like booking the call. And then finally, you should have 1 close. If you're not closing, obviously you have a sales call issue. The only difference with warm to cold, you're gonna get 10% replies because obviously it's strangers. You might book 3 calls and then you'll either close 1 or none. And then step number 4 is then follow up like a professional. Most leads don't convert on message 1. Make sure you're constantly following up. So what I might do is if someone leaves me on red, I might follow up a few hours later, like, did that make sense? If they still don't respond, I might follow up a day later. If they still don't respond, maybe like 2 days later. You don't wanna seem desperate. So if you follow up too quick, it's gonna come off desperate, but you definitely wanna follow up, because what's the worst thing that can happen? If they leave you on red and then they still leave you on red, you're left in the same spot.